Hey there, football fans! Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of the beautiful game. Today, we're taking a closer look at a side of football that's both controversial and intriguing: football hooligans in England. Strap in, because we're about to explore the roots, the fashion, and the dark side of this unique football culture. Football culture growth in England. To understand the rise of football hooliganism in England, we have to rewind to the 1960s and 70s, when the sport started to become a major part of British culture. As working class communities embraced football as their passion, it began to shape their identity and give them a sense of belonging. Football wasn't just a game, its fever spread like wildfire, infecting every nook and cranny of the nation. It was a cultural explosion that united people from all walks of life. From the gritty streets of Manchester to the posh avenues of London, the game transcended class, age, and even rivalries. This deep-rooted connection to the sport naturally spilled over into other aspects of life, including fashion. British football fans became trendsetters, and brands like Fred Perry and Stone Island quickly became synonymous with football culture. Their designs embodied the spirit of the terraces, blending sportswear with sleek sophistication. How amazing is that? Both brands understood the passion and the grit of the game, and they translated it into fashion statements that spoke volumes. Their iconic polo shirts and jackets, often donned with team colours, became a badge of honour for supporters. It was a way for fans to proudly display their allegiance and express their passion beyond the confines of the stadium. Because when you saw someone rocking a Fred Perry polo or a Stone Island jacket, you instantly knew they were part of the football tribe. It was a visual language that spoke volumes. Now you might be wondering, why did these football hooligans go all out and invest in such stylish clothing when travelling with their teams across Europe? Well, my friends, it wasn't just about looking good. It was about representing their clubs and their country with pride. These die-hard fans knew that their behaviour would reflect on their team and their fellow supporters. So, they dressed to impress, making a statement that they were a force to be reckoned with. But these fashion-conscious hooligans also knew that blending in was the name of the game. You see, when travelling abroad, they didn't want to attract unwanted attention from the local police or rival fans. So, they donned those slick, sophisticated outfits as a clever disguise, seamlessly blending into the crowds. However, it's important to address the dark side of football hooliganism. The violence that occasionally erupted within this culture cannot be overlooked. One of the darkest chapters occurred during the 1985 European Cup final between Liverpool and Juventus. A disaster unfolded as clashes broke out between rival fans. In a horrifying turn of events, a wall collapsed under the weight of the chaos, leading to the tragic deaths of 39 people. It was a devastating reminder of the dangers that could arise when emotions run high. This heartbreaking incident served as a wake-up call for both football authorities and fans alike. Measures were put in place to combat hooliganism, including stricter stadium regulations, improved security, and the introduction of all-seater stadiums. The aim was to create a safer environment for everyone involved, and to ensure that football remained a game of passion rather than a breeding ground for violence. So what's the current state of football hooliganism in England? Well, the truth is that it's significantly diminished. While you might still hear stories of occasional clashes or unruly behaviour, it's nowhere near as prevalent as it once was. Football hooliganism has evolved, and fans now focus more on supporting their teams and creating an electric atmosphere within the stadiums. Remember, football is a game that unites people from all walks of life. It's a chance to come together, celebrate our shared love for the sport, and build a positive, inclusive community. So let's cherish the passion and keep the spirit of the game alive, without resorting to violence or hostility. That's all for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the intriguing world of football hooligans in England. If you found this video interesting, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Until next time, keep the love for football alive and stay classy, fans.